everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day. I forgot to unmute my mic then. Hello. How are you all doing? I'm really excited because today is my first time streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. So I really hope it works out all right. Bit nervous. I'm hoping it's not lagging or it just sounds and looks okay. So fingers crossed. But I hope you're all having a lovely Monday. This is so weird to me. I don't normally stream on a Monday. So I'm like, ooh. Looks good so far on Twitch. Perfect, thank you. I did have the YouTube link, but I don't think I've got it now. But either way, I don't really mind where people are watching. I just thought it'd be fun to stream on YouTube as well. I don't really mind. So, let me unplug my controller. Today, I think we're hunting this little guy. I think this is the little bean that we're going to be hunting today. Because he came up and I was like, we're going to have to do him. We have to do the little Tepig. I don't know what a shiny Tepig looks like. They're yellow, are they? And I don't know if the spawn area is that good. I think they only spawn on the front. So yeah, I think they only spawn around here, but it means I can despawn and then respawn them quite quickly just by doing a circle, which isn't too bad. Just making sure. Oh, thank you so much, Wolfie. Right, I need to look at... Let me just get a picture of a shiny Tepig. Shiny Tepig. And then I can have him up on the screen so I remember what he looks like. Oh yeah, no, he is yellow. He should be okay. Let me get a transparent one. I can just plop him on the stream. I wouldn't mind a GIF. GIFs are a bit more lively, aren't they? More tools. GIF, there we go. Lovely. Let me just save him and put him on the stream. Let's add image Tepig. Ooh, where'd he go? Where did he save to? Pictures. Hello, Big Baloo. Hope you're having a lovely day. I just saved a picture of Tepig and I've literally lost him already. What? Where did I save him to? Streaming. This PC documents streaming. Of course, why not? This documents streaming. Ah, here we go. Let me just fit him a bit more in. There we go. That's the little guy that we're hunting. I'm good today, thank you. Are you doing well? There we go. I feel a bit better now. I can see where he is. Okay. So he is slightly more yellow. Close a few tabs. I really don't want this to lag because I am streaming to 2 platforms. There you go. I'll quit Discord as well. I am not long finished work, so just making dinner, and I seem to have made a new cat friend. Ooh. Speaking of cats, I don't know where mine is. She's normally sitting behind me, but she isn't today. Right, let's start this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still need an automatic counter. I will set one up one day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a good number to remember. 11. Yeah, sorry I'm starting a bit late on stream today as well. I had trouble trying to set up the whole restream thing. I was just being an idiot and I couldn't work it out. So next Monday I should be on time because it should all be set up now. He is. He's so mean. 12. 13. He is getting a little bit damaged. Oh, they're not spawning as much as I was hoping. We are going to WASD. We're going to be there on the Thursday and the Friday. Are you going? Oh man, I don't think the spawn's going to be great. Maybe I should use a sandwich for this one. This is a terrible location. $16. Not ideal. Hoping if I looked away more will spawn, but oh, there is one there. 17. Oh man. I picked the dud. Oh, hang on! Whoa! Check out all of these! 19. 20. There's a Tepig party happening up here. 21. 22. 23. Oh, 24. 25. 26. 27. Oh my god, they're everywhere now. 28. 29. 30. 31. I am, yeah, but only for Saturday. Couldn't get the time off work. Oh no, we're gonna miss you. It's yeah, the opposite for us. We have prior commitments on a Saturday, so we couldn't go on the Saturday this year, which I'm sad about. 32. 33. Sorry for the counting. I really need an automatic counter. I used to use my phone, but now I use it as a webcam, so. Oh. 34. 35. 36. 37. 39. 40. Yeah, it's really hard with me because they don't announce the dates that soon on. I have to share my holiday rota with 2 other people, and they book the holidays like super in advance. So every single time I have to really hope that the convention isn't on one of the weeks that they've booked off. And so far, I've been there 2 years, and so far I haven't had an issue. So I'm just fingers crossed. Even for like EGX and stuff like that, I've been really, really lucky. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be lucky for though. Oop, 44. 45. 46. Oh, I can't wait to stop counting. Oop. This is actually a good spawn now that I realise that they all spawn on top of this rock. 50. 51. 52. We're almost there. 53. 54. 55. 56. They normally announce it a little bit later on. 57, I think. 58. 59. 60. Oop, 60. 61. 62. 63. 64, a couple more, 65, 66, don't chase after me, 66. Yeah, I think they normally announce it in the summer, and then it's normally in October. They don't normally give that much notice, I don't think. 67, 68. And lucky number 69. Perfect. Hopefully I didn't miscount. Not that it matters. I usually tend to count a little bit more over. I think you normally meant to count to 60, but I always do it to 69 just in case. Okay, let's go get an Academy special. Let's get some shiny Tepigs. I hope everything's still running okay. I get so nervous. I haven't even looked at YouTube. Cafeteria. Academy special. Thank you. I need to stop being so worried. It's because whenever I look at Twitch, it's saying that my bitrate sucks and that my live is unstable. But when I look at it, it doesn't look unstable. So I'm just hoping it's lying to me. But my OBS says that everything is stable. It's just Twitch that's like freaking out. Oh no, I meant to go into Terrarium, not Entrance. What's everyone on for tea tonight? There we go. I've been on a bit of a like salad kick recently. Trying to be good. Right, let's go back to Tepig. I think that's actually closer. Thank you, I'm so glad you're checking. It stops me from panicking. I've definitely got, yep, I do. Let's fly over. I think it's just on the top of this rock. It is. Mushroom soup for tea with some crusty bread. We've decided that we're going to make Thursdays our soup day because of Delicious in Dungeon. So then we get to watch Delicious in Dungeon and eat soup and bread. Literally just because of that one scene where Senchi's like, bread, bread, bread. So now we're always going to have soup. That is just how we're going to roll with it. So I'm just looking for a little guy who's just more yellow, I'm assuming. A little bit more golden. I don't know what would be the best way, because these guys won't respawn if I stay close. I might have to like fly away and then like turn around and then fly back, and that will respawn the ones in the middle, which isn't ideal. Oh, it's not ideal. At least the bottom ones will respawn with me just doing this, I think. Oop. Oh, you're so small. It's quite funny, since doing the shiny starter live index thing that I'm doing, a lot of the starters that I've never really cared for, I've started to enjoy them a lot more. Like, I've never really cared about Tepig, and now I've seen Tepig so much, I just think he's cute. He's just a little pig. I sort of vibe with him now. And it was the same with Snivy as well. I had the same deal with Snivy. I just saw so many of them, and I'm like, you know what? You're just a sassy little grass snake. Like, I can vibe with you. I appreciate that. No, I think Poplar is the exception, actually. Oh my god, imagine I see so many Poplios and I'm like, oh my god, you know what? Poplio is amazing. I love Poplio. I keep getting Poplio outbreaks. It's the one outbreak I'm getting the most, and it's really irritating me. Like, I've still yet to have a Bulbasaur outbreak. I just want a Bulbasaur outbreak. Bulbasaur's my boy. Bulbasaur is my boy. Not one single outbreak. Will Bulbasaur be a hard one because of its colour, or just because it's like a rarer spawn rate? I'm not sure. I think Cyndaquil's going to be a pain in the butt. What's the other one? Torchic. I think Torchic's going to be a pain as well, because I think they only spawn in the cave. So I'm not really looking forward to those ones. I like to think, though, that there'll be so many Bulbasaurs that the colour difference will be noticeable. But I do struggle sometimes with the colours of the shinies. I think it's the TV that I play on. I don't think the colours are vibrant enough. Have you seen those people on YouTube who shiny hunt in grayscale? I don't think I could ever shiny hunt in grayscale. I just don't think I hate myself enough. Hello, Abercreamy. Torchic shiny will be easy to obtain. Notice. I know it's noticeable. Do you know if the mass outbreaks, do they only spawn in the cave? Because I've literally not yet even seen a single mass outbreak for Torchic. It's the worst. And Cyndaquil. I really want a Cyndaquil shiny. It's so weird how, like, some outbreaks I get, like, loads of. Like Poplio. To be fair, I've had Tepig pop up a few times as well. But yeah, like Bulbasaur. I don't think I've had a Fennekin outbreak. Hello, Chani. I hope you're having a lovely day. No. No, I haven't. I still need to get an Oshawott on Legends Arceus. Just one more Oshawott and then I've done it. So that's on my to-do list as well. It's pretty much an isolation hunt with Fire Sandwich. Ah, okay. Thank you, Abercreamy. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. I'll have to stock up on some sandwich ingredients for those hunts. I wish there was an easier way to despawn it rather than flying away and then flying back. I don't even know how many herb and mysticas I've got now. I haven't done any raids in ages to get them, and I should have been. I think because I've been using the Academy Special so much now. Oh yeah, I could set up the picnic to do it quicker. I feel like sometimes setting up the picnic takes longer though than just flying and going back. I will say, like, the scraggies that are around are confusing me a little. Getting the chicks hole to be hard to appear, but I say do isolation then outbreak. Oh, thank you, Abba. Okay, I might have to try that then instead of hunting for outbreak, because, yeah, I've been doing quite a lot of outbreak resets and I haven't seen a single outbreak for it. Which is a pain. Let's see how quick is it to set up a picnic. Oh my gosh. Just the scyther coming towards me. And then pack up a go. Yes, I'm all done. Is that quicker than just flying and turning around? I'm not sure. No, you're normal. You're not shiny. I don't know. I think the flying method might be quicker because I feel like now they're not really spawning. We'll figure it out. Oh, no. No, you're normal. Oh yeah, look at all you guys. I didn't even see you down here. We'll figure it out. Normally, like, the first 20 minutes or so is me trying to figure out the best route. And then we just gel with it. I'm going for, at the moment, I'm going for a shiny starter living dex. So I want to get all of the starters in their shiny form as a living dex. And then I'm going to see how I go. Because, I'm to be fair, I've done quite a lot of shiny hunting anyway. So the next logical step for me, I think, would probably to go for a living dex fully, but that'll just take forever. I think there's so many, and a lot of the shinies that I have, like, I've got quite a high amount of shinies, but a lot of them are duplicates. Like, I think like 30 of my shinies are just Eevee. You know, so while like the number is high, the different variants of shiny isn't great. Yeah, I think there's 81 altogether of the shiny starters, but then I'm also trying to do the Hisuian forms as well, and I've already got 2 down for the Hisuian forms, but I just need to get an Hisuian Samurott, or was that the middle one? I can never remember their names. The last one of Oshawott, basically. Is Samurott the middle one? Dewa what? I'm good, thank you. I do sort of like hunting for it myself, but there's like a few that, I don't know, it's hard to say. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, hello. That is definitely more of a golden colour, right? Or am I... There he is! We got our number 1! Also, I'm really sorry if I offended anyone. I do quick ball them. I'm so sorry. It's so bad. I always quick ball them and I really upset people. There we go. We got our first one. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. We did that with our with 12 minutes on our Academy special. We still got 18 minutes. Let's see if we can get another one. Let me let me go to my boxes. There we go, in our shiny starter box. I will just save again. Yeah, Paldean will probably be my last ones because I hate shiny hunting via eggs. And the idea of like hoarding eggs for ages to then hatch them for ages really doesn't make me happy. But I know I have to do it eventually. And that's like 9 shinies via eggs that I'm going to have to do. Of course you can, Abba. Or you can call me Amber. I don't mind. I'm very easy.
Bye.
Where are you off to?
Fabric conditioner.
Oh. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Hi, Howie.
Howie's here. Wolfie's here.
Hey, Wolfie.
Got a few new people. Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Quite a few. Oh, hello, Martin. I didn't even see you as well. Hiya.
Yeah, Martin. Martin's been there for a while, actually.
That's because I've got YouTube chat and Twitch chat at the same time, and it's confusing
me.
me.
I kept an eye on the mod journal earlier. Someone pop up.
Oh my god, there's another one. Hello. I'm just gonna take a picture of him because I love him. I've never cared about Tepig before. Look how cute they are.
Howie, whatever you do, never take your headset out. Or even let sunlight touch it. Ever.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way yesterday.
And then I've now got to dash the shops because I'll get some fabric conditioning in.
He'll be back soon.
But yeah, Howie, don't let sunlight touch.
Oh my god, how I'll explain the story now. So we saw a trailer for a VR game and it featured it being outside and we're like, oh wow, we should go outside with our MetaQuest and do some content outside because wouldn't that be fun? Because the YouTube video showed it going outside and then we took it outside and we've now burnt the lenses of our MetaQuest. And then we found out that under no circumstances should you bring your MetaQuest outside because you can sun damage it within like a millisecond of the sun touching it. So now we've got irreversible, unrepairable sun damage to the MetaQuest that we've only had for less than a month. So yeah, things are good. Things are great. We literally felt like such idiots. Like, apparently, because we bought it second hand, we didn't have like the instruction manual and stuff, so we didn't know that we couldn't take it outside. Like we never saw any information about not taking it outside.
So basically what it looks like, guys, is a floater. Imagine a floater, but it is bright orange.
Yeah, it's like this yellow, and it's quite big.
It's the inside Howie. So when I was carrying it, I made sure that the outside lenses were covered. So I put it face down, so the sun went on top of it. It literally was within a couple of seconds, literally.
Yeah, like he came back and he showed it to me, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" So I googled it, and I was like, "Weird yellow orange splodges inside Oculus," and they're like, "Oh, that's sun damage." And basically, they explained that the lenses are basically like magnifying glasses. So as soon as the sun touches it, it like just burns it. And we were like, "Oh."
So I mean, we've got a player too. It's not bad. We're quite actually lucky, I think.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. I need to sort out my chat.
So basically there's a circular 8 with a line through it with a few dashes on the top left hand side of our visuals now. But bearing in mind that we got it quite cheap, very lucky, because obviously I was going to buy the Quest 3.
Yeah, and if we took the Quest 3 outside, that would have been like a $500,000 mistake. That would have been absolutely awful.
Yeah, and I would have done the same thing. So, you know, I would not have thought no different about it. And at that point, that would have been real money.
Yeah. So, to me, the MetaQuest is still playable. Because I'm quite good at ignoring it. And yeah, but oh my god, what an expensive mistake yesterday was.
It was because it was so quick. Like, out it comes, stick it on our head, we can't get it to work. I go over to the shadow, and by that point, that's it. It's done. I literally walked from Amp to the coast. To the cliff, and I'm like, well, that's it. That's gone. It's done.
It's ridiculous. It makes me so angry.
No.
I was fuming for the rest of the day. I was just like, I couldn't get it out of my mind, could we?
No,
then as soon as we got home, I was like, I need to see it.
I'm not saying it ruined our day, but it's like in the back of your head, you're like, but why? Why such a simple? Why has it not got shutters on it? Why is there no UV protection? Why is there no filtration? Like, why is there no lid cover to go on the eye part?
So yeah, it's an expensive mistake, and we learned. And I'm sorry to everyone who's chatting. I will get back to you in a sec.
It's just one of the things. It's like we want to start telling people about it because there's obviously VR's coming out now. It's a bit more affordable, so people are going to carry on making this mistake. And whereas we got it really cheap and we can absorb it, some people are going to save to make that purchase. So if you know any friends, tell them, please. Anyway, I'm gonna stop back seeing Amber's stream, and I'll catch you all later. Harry, Wolfie, catch you very soon.
You just sort of like, because you can't see you on the camera, you're just some sort of like disembodied voice that people can hear ranting about
mystical
medical
potato in the background. Woo, potato!
Right, let me catch up with chat. Let me just pause this.
Right.
So, right, let me scroll up. I'm really sorry for missing some of your chat. Okay, so ABBA, you have a wonderful username, by the way, like based on Cherubi from Sinner. So my name is actually older than the Sinner region. I always feel bad because people are like, oh, you must really like Cherubi, and I do. But my name is older than that, and it is Pokemon related. I really liked Celebi, so my name is actually based off Celebi. And then Cherubi existed, so in a way it's a mix between Celebi and Cherubi, so it's Cherubi. So that's there. Fastest hunt ever, 2, we only need 1 more, which is great. And I do have very good luck, I'm very happy with it. And that's all with the Academy Special as well. I'm not using the sandwich, which is great. So then there's loads of chat about that. Any chance do you have a Discord that I can join? I do. Let me get you the link. Where's the best place to put the link? Let me check here. Because I haven't managed to sync all of my chat together yet. Because this is my first time streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. So I think it comes through on Twitch, but my bot doesn't come through to YouTube. Let's see if that works. Hopefully that works for you, ABBA. Okay. I think I've all caught up. If I've missed any of your messages, please let me know. I really don't want to miss anyone's messages. There you go, you added it, Wolfie. I don't even know if everything's set up properly. But yeah, that was a very manic, finding 2 shinies, Sai having a rant, and all the chat, so I'm very sorry. Right, let's go back. We have 11 minutes left. Can we get... Oh my god, imagine if we get our final shiny Tepig in the last 10 minutes. We'd have to do another shiny hunt. We'd have to do another starter. That would be, like, the bestest luck ever, though, if that happened. I don't think I've ever found... I mean, I have found 3 shinies from the Academy Special before, but not a starter. It's usually the massive mouse outbreaks events that they do, where I just think the odds are higher. Oh, fly up, fly up. Do the Cyndaquil. Oh man, should I do the Cyndaquil? I don't know how much herba I've got. Let me have a quick look. I don't think I've got much herba. Where would my herba be? I can't remember. There? I went the wrong way. Where's my herba? Oh, there it is. 4 sweet, 2 sour, 3 bitter, 2 spicy. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. So I could torture myself and do it. definitely enough to do it. I've still got quite a few starters I need to get. But it's going good so far. I've made chat bigger now, so hopefully I don't miss anyone's chat. It was like this really small like slither before. I think I personally like doing the outbreaks so I don't have to use Herba Mysticas. Because I get quite good luck with Academy Specials. And it just uses the BP points. And then I find Herba's a lot harder to get because you have to do raids. Oh, and I hate doing raids. I hate doing raids as much as I hate doing Masuda method. Time to fly out again, I think. I know I need to just get on with it. I know I can't really be too fussy. But for now, I do like the easy way. Oh, we've got a little cat approaching. Hello, Pibby. Do you want to come sit on the chair? And oh, no, you want to come here? Hang on, let me just sort the cat out. Hey, baby girl. Come on. You can't sit on the keyboard, can you? There we go. Oh, there she is. Unfortunately, the camera can't see it very well. We've got our cat, Midna, whose image is right there. That's her little head. Oh, and she jumped down straight away. Bye, Pibs. I can't believe you left already. What's up, Midna? That deer confused me then. Yeah, going back to the meta quest though quickly. At least it's still playable, I think. In my opinion, it's still playable. It's just, I'm very, finicky about my technology. So I really don't like getting scratches on any of it. Cracks, you know, things like that. So as soon as that happened to the meta quest, I was just like, like, this is the worst. Yes, it is the worst. But, you know, what can you do? Nothing. I think we might be coming to the end of the sandwich in a sec. Let's have a look. Oh no, 7 minutes. Wow. I'm completely misjudging time. It would be really nice to get the last one though, because it would be nice to maybe do another shiny hunt as well. I know this might be a shorter stream than what I normally do. I know. Oh my god, the cat is mental. Normally, I used to stream on Sundays, every Sunday, on Twitch. But my partner, who was just behind me ranting about the meta quest, he doesn't have to work Sundays anymore, which means it's like the one day of the week that we actually get to spend together. So as of today, I now stream Mondays, and it's going well so far. I'm really happy with it, and it's my first time on YouTube as well, which I'm very happy with. Oh, Amber, once again, much appreciated for allowing me to join the community server, and you have my thanks, Amber. Also, wish I could stay here longer, but got to freshen myself up, so have a good one with those comfy and cozy vibes and with everyone on Twitch. See you and take care. Thank you so much, Abba. It was such a pleasure meeting you today on my stream. I really hope I get to see you again soon. You've just been so wholesome. I love it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And thank you for making streaming to YouTube definitely feel worth it. It's been worth it just to meet you. And we've got 2 shinies already. That's like some amazing luck, I think. I think this is the luck of Monday shiny hunting and incorporating YouTube. I'm feeling the love right now from the Tepigs and everyone. One more Tepig would be... love that. It'd be the first time, I think, 3 shinies in one. Like, this would be the Charmander one, and the Charmander hunt was really quick. There must be something about those fire types. I think they're definitely quicker, because the Litten hunt was quite quick as well, I think. And then the grass hunts take the longest. Wolfie. Oh, 4 minutes. Can we get one more in 4 minutes? That would be so awesome. I think that would just be too lucky though, I think. I think that'd be way too lucky. Whoop. It would be ace. Just looking for one more little golden piggy. And let's hop up. It's the hopping up that's really like, you anticipate it. Because you can't see what's up there, so you suddenly jump up, and if there's a golden one, you're like, oh! So I do get excited for the jumping up bit. Okay, let's fly away again. Spin around. I think we definitely got the pattern down. See, there was me at the beginning thinking that this wouldn't be a very good shiny hunting spot, and it proved me wrong. Which is nice. Make sure I don't miss any around the walls. And let's fly. Oop. Oh no, less than 2 minutes. And I'll have to get another Academy special. Unless we hop up. Oop. No. Let's try and do this a bit more speedier, see if we can get more spawns in. I don't think I flew away too far. Let's jump up. Oh, we've only got one up here. I don't think you're golden. I think you're a normal Tepig colour. Right, let's fly. Come on, little piggy. He's gonna be around here somewhere. He's going to be vibing somewhere. And jump up. Nah. Oh, 20 seconds. What can we do? We do still have one little piggy at the market. Can we find this little piggy in the last 10 seconds? It's not you. And it's not any of you. And it's not you. Ooh. And that is a no. That is a no. That's alright though. We got 2 in half an hour, which is absolutely fab. So now I will just save again. I get so nervous. I don't want to lose any of my little pigs. Look at that though. We got 2. Right. Let's get another Academy special. Let's treat ourselves. I'm gonna have some water as well. Gotta keep hydrated. There we go. Right, to the cafeteria. Honestly, I sort of wish, like, you could buy Herba Mysticas, even if it was a lot of money, because I've got so much money and I don't know what to do with it. Like, I would just want to buy Herbas. There we go. Academy special, please. I am hungry. Give me that Academy special. Yum, yum, yum. I mean, would you say I'm running low on PP? I think I'll be okay for a little bit longer. To be fair, I haven't done BB quests in a while. And I did really enjoy doing the BB quests. Maybe I'll have to do another BB quest stream. The last time we did a BB quest stream, I found it was shiny in the wild, which is really cool. So I'm always up for doing that. Oh, I need to select so we know where we're going. And we're going this way. Let's go. BBQs just make me hungry. I'm pretty jealous that you've already had your first barbecue of the year. I love a good barbecue. The Slowpoke Beach Shinies was so good. I still need to get another Slowpoke. I do. I'll never say no to hunting Slowpokes on Slowpoke Beach though. I need to hunt normal Slowpoke as well now. But normal Slowpoke isn't as fun because normal Slowpoke, A, hasn't got a beach. And 2, the shiny isn't as fantastic as like a golden Slowpoke. They really did the Galarian one really well. Look at all these little piggies. Yeah, but I do love Slowpoke. I think he's such a sweetheart. I'm a big Slowpoke fan. zooming around here. Let's hop up. No, they're all normal. And yeah, doing the BBQs at Slowpoke Beach was just great as well, because while it was so easy to complete the quests there was also that added extra challenge of getting a shiny Slowpoke, which is like the best. I need to see if there's more places like that. There was a cave in Kitakami that had really good, well, it just spawned Hoot-Hoots. And I got a shiny Hoot-Hoot in that cave within 5 minutes without anything. Like, this was before the Academy Special existed. And I didn't use a sandwich, I just kept flying in and out of the cave because it would respawn the Hoot-Hoots, and I did it within 5 minutes. I was like, wow, isn't Hoot-Hoot Cave amazing? And I want there to be more caves like that. I want more places like Slowpoke Beach and Hoot-Hoot Cave. Hoot-Hoot Cave was a blast! And I sort of did the same with the Furret. I got my shiny Furret in a cave, and I was just leaving and coming back into the cave, and I had to wait until night time, so I can't remember if it had an outbreak or not. I can't remember. Come on, Tepig. Because the good thing as well about the Academy Special is that if we get the shiny here, we could go to any other outbreak and the odds will still be great. Shiny Furret is my baby. I do really love the shiny Furret. I think that was the first shiny hunt I did on stream for Scarlet and Violet, and I was really, really new to it. I think the Furret must have been my first one that I did on stream. And it had to be Furret, obviously, because Furret's amazing. But I think I only really started streaming Scarlet and Violet when Kitakami came out. I wish we had a bit more, I forgot what I was saying now. What am I wishing for? Oh, that's it, I remember now. I wish we had a bit more DLC to look forward to. But I think unfortunately they're finished with Scarlet and Violet now. But that like last bit of DLC they did around Christmas time, like, it was just really cute. It was really short, but like the story was really endearing, and I liked how it rounded up, and it was really nice. And I wish there was more little stories like that for us to look forward to in Scarlet and Violet. Because I feel like now, if you're not into shiny hunting, there's nothing really more you can do in Scarlet and Violet, which is really sad, because I do really like these games. Welcome home, Sai.
Sounds like you're talking about Fallout there.
Fallout?
Yeah.
What, do you want to play Fallout, do you?
Short, enduring stories.
There wasn't short. All the episodes were an hour long, and there was 8 of them. That's 8 hours. That's a whole working day's worth of Fallout that we consumed.
Yet. I'm going to watch it again. It was so good.
Why don't you just play the game? You've never played it before, have you?
Yeah, but, you know, why play the game when I can just do nothing for 8 hours? Right?
Yeah. I mean, I do sort of like watching a show that I've already seen before, because you don't really have to think. Like, you know what's going to happen. It's just there. Probably.
I was cooking throughout most of it. Like I was
I
actually.
kept pausing it
I
for
felt
you.
like I was in the wasteland. I thought I was the one picking the mushrooms. And, you know,
I don't think a
harvesting.
single character picked mushrooms.
Well, you know, the fungus. You know, whatever.
No, that's The Last of Us.
That's not. It's not. It's clearly not.
I paused it for you, but yeah, we can watch it again if you want. May as well while we've got Amazon Prime, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to pay for it.
You just pass it.
What? A shiny? That's a normal Tepig. I'm looking for him, Match Golden.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah.
My
I'm not
mistake.
looking for any old Tepig. I'm looking
Sorry,
for
I've
a
still
golden
I've got the
Tepig.
gold glare from the Meta Quest in my eyes again from being sunburned. GG, well done, Zuckerberg.
What? Oh. Yeah, you're right. Zuckerberg.
Yeah. Why didn't you put a filler in?
I mean, I don't think Zuckerberg was the person who, like, was in charge
I'm
of...
nearly sure he signed off on it. Nearly sure it was his
He was
idea.
probably trying to save on costs because it's already so expensive. Wolfie said, to be fair, Zuckerberg doesn't go outside.
I've actually seen him do barbecues.
Oh god, we're back to barbecues again.
I've seen him do barbecues, and then some of the most awkward things ever when he invited two guys round who apparently are his friends, and I'm nearly sure both of them wanted to say, you invited us around because you thought we were friends.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh.
Or children. I can't remember.
No!
No. I'm going, bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
I got fabric conditioner.
Oh, thank you. That's so weird. How have we run out already? Oh, I just ran into
I went out
him.
in my T60 and my T45, my T gel as well, and I was safe out there. What's that noise?
Hi, Joe. How you doing? You're on YouTube today. Normally you're on Twitch. I'm trying something new. Only need one more shiny pig left, Si. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, look,
Got some good shiny vibes today. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, actually. My stream might not be as long as I normally do on the Sundays, because when I streamed Sundays, it was when Si was at work, so I had like a longer time. But I feel bad because Si is cooking me food while I'm shiny hunting. I was saying I felt bad because you're like slaving away in the kitchen cooking food, and I'm like, hee hee, shiny.
yeah, it's a hard life.
So my normal 4-hour streams that I used to do on a Sunday is probably going to be more like 2-hour streams, but as a replacement I am going to be doing YouTube videos as well, aren't I, Si?
Yeah.
So it should be good. Came up on my sub, so I thought I would pop in. Doing okay. House is recovering from the plague. Oh, how's COVID treating you? Is it like, are you recovered now, or do you still have symptoms? Like, are you sure it's COVID? Because me and Si and a few other people I know got really sick. And it wasn't COVID, but we all thought it was COVID because it was like awful. Like it was an awful illness. It was not fun at all. But it wasn't COVID. So I don't know. Oh, you test part. Yeah, it's definitely COVID then. Never mind. Si is my own senshi. And when he brings the food through, it does the little like trumpet sound. Do 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 do. For those who don't know what we're referencing, it's Delicious in Dungeon, which is an anime, and we're all very into it at the moment. Just feels like you have a cold now. That's good. At least you're almost there. It's definitely not nice being sick. He's back in the kitchen. He's cooking me some foods. Hello, Blaze Flame. I hope you're having a lovely day. How much longer have we got on our... Oops, 17 minutes. I think this was around about the time that we got our first shiny in the last one, so let's fingers crossed that we get our last shiny that we're hunting for. One more little golden piggy. It really is. When I first saw it, I didn't think it was going to be very good. And I was like spinning around and I was like, why are none of them spawning? And then I jumped on the rock and there was like so many and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Today is Tepig. We've already got 2 shiny Tepigs and I need 1 more for the living shiny Tepig line. So just 1 more shiny and we'll be good to go. 1 more shiny golden pig. But yeah, this is like an amazing placement. I never would have guessed. It was like, like the reaction was like so amazing. So I was spinning around and like none of them were spawning. And I was like, oh, I've made such a bad decision. And there was literally like 17 of them all sitting on top of the rock. And it was amazing. It was some good times. I wish all of my placements were as good as this one. The Tepig hunt I did was like the worst placement ever. That was a really bad one. I think out of all of the hunts I've done, Tepig was the worst. Not Tepig, sorry. Tepig was the worst placement. That one was a really, really rough hunt. That was my worst hunt so far. And my Oshawott hunt was pretty bad. So if I'm saying Tepig was worse than Oshawott, I mean it. It was bad. So far though, this has been the quickest hunt I've done. In terms of starters. So yeah, not too bad at all. How long did it take you to get the 3 shiny Cyndaquils? I haven't got the 3 shiny Cyndaquils yet. They're still on my hunt list. So far I have got only 1 Piplup, 3 Oshawott, 3 Charmander, 4 Litten, 3 Turtwig, 3 Rowlet, 1 Snivy, 1 Scorbunny, and I'm on my 2 Tepigs. The ones that I've got like 1 of each, I've found them like off stream. And then the ones that I've got like 3 or more I've done on stream. So I've still got quite a way to go to complete my little shiny starter list. But Cyndaquil is definitely on the list. I was hoping that in the last one, if I'd caught all 3 Tepigs, I would have done Cyndaquil today as well. But I'm probably not going to have time to do Cyndaquil now, which is a shame. But I might do it next stream. I think it's just going to be a rough one. But I think it's one of those cases again where if I just did a fire sandwich and then kept leaving the cave and going back in the cave, I like to think it might not take that long. But that's me being very optimistic. And I'm definitely going to have to grind for more Herba Mysticas for it. 100%. Like, I've got a fair few, but if it's going to take a while, I'm definitely going to want to make sure I have enough. Sorry, cooking whilst I was waiting for dinner. Have fun. Hope you get the shiny. Thank you so much, Joe. I hope you feel 100% better soon. And we'll have a catch up soon. Take care. I need to make it as well so my chat on my stream shows YouTube comments as well. So, like, the people on Twitch don't think I'm talking to myself. I will figure it all out. This is pretty good for, like, a first trial, I think. Having YouTube and Twitch. I'll just have to tweak with a few of the settings. Because for some reason as well, so I'm using Restream to stream this. But for some reason, Restream doesn't know Scarlet and Violet is a game. So when I was typing in Pokemon, it would only let me pick Sword and Shield. So then I had to go into the settings of both Twitch and YouTube to change it to Scarlet and Violet. Because it was just like, well, Scarlet and Violet, that's not a real game. So I don't think Restream's been updated in a while. But everything seems to be working, so that's just like a small little annoyance. You're not talking to yourself. It would be interesting if Pokemon released raids that produce more. Oh, 100%. I know some of them do, but they're the 7-star raids. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really bad at raids. I think it confuses me because obviously you see a Pokemon and you're like, oh, that's 100% a fire Pokemon. So I'll use a water Pokemon, but then their special form will be something that's weak again, and it just really confuses me. I just feel like such a plonker whenever I'm doing the raids, and I feel like I always let people down. I was saying earlier, I just wish that, like, if you got to endgame, you could just buy Herba Mysticas. Like, I don't care how much they would be. I've got so much money. Let me buy the Herbas. That would be so much better for me. I'm gonna have to do a raid stream. To be fair though, I have to practice my raids because on Twitch I've got like a thing where someone can redeem the points that you get from watching, and one of the things you can redeem is what shiny Pokemon I'm gonna hunt in the future. And one of my friends wants me to hunt a shiny Mewtwo, so I'm gonna have to do that on Sword and Shield doing raids. So I'm gonna have to practice doing raids regardless. Originally I was gonna hunt it on Let's Go, but I haven't completed Let's Go yet. I've got a few more gyms to go. And then I have to complete the Pokedex to get the shiny charm. And then I'd have to do resets. And at this point I think I'd rather just do raids on Sword and Shield. Yeah. I literally did not even think about doing raids for Mewtwo until someone was like, why don't you just do raids? Like, why are you going to do it on Let's Go? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that option. And to be fair, I did actually like Dynamax raids. Dynamax raids was super fun, and I have such a soft spot for Dynamax Pokemon. I think they look so cool. I love them. And I really miss Dynamax raids and Dynamax Pokemon because they were so cute. I mean, the terraforms are okay, but like, wouldn't it be so much better if the Pokemon were like 10 times the size they normally are? That's what made them so good. I'll never get over Gigantamax Pikachu. You're currently doing DA Raid Shiny Hunt for Legendary Pokemon. I hope that goes very well for you. Are you looking for like a specific Legendary Pokemon? Or are you just like, whatever comes your way you'll take sort of thing? I'm looking forward to revisiting Sword and Shield, to be fair. I was making like a list earlier of like all the different sort of shiny hunts and Pokemon games that I'd like to do. And when I was writing down Sword and Shield, I was like, oh, it's going to be so nice to revisit it. And I know Sai really likes Sword and Shield as well. And because there'll be Dynamax raids, I can like force him to play. Like, against his will, force him to play Pokemon. Oh, you got a shiny Solgaleo and a shiny Xerneas so far. Well done, they're really nice ones. So Solgaleo shiny always makes me laugh because he just looks sunburnt, doesn't he? How are we doing for time? Oh my god, 8 minutes left. See, look at that, we got all of our luck in the first Academy special, and now we're not getting our last shiny. And unfortunately, after this sandwich, or Academy Special, I should say, I only have time for one more Academy Special. Which means if I do not get the shiny, we're going to have to move him to another day. Which is really sad. I like getting all 3 shinies in one stream. Oh. It wasn't too bad when I used to stream for 4 hours. But cutting it down makes it a little bit more tricky, but there's not really much you can do about it. Still all chill. And I also said that I was going to do a older Pokemon game as well. And I still haven't decided. I think I was going to do Pokemon Yellow. But I might do maybe Leaf Green or something. I'm not sure. I need to... It's so bad. I need to still properly play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. BDSP, that's it, yeah. Because I barely played it, and then Legends Arceus came out. And Legends Arceus is my favourite Pokemon game. So as soon as Legends Arceus came out, I literally did not touch BDSP again. And I feel really guilty about it. So I do need to return to BDSP. Maybe I should move one of my shiny Turtwigs to the game. And then I can start with the shiny Turtwig. Instead of resetting for one at the beginning. Unless they shiny lock that. I don't think they did though. I'm pretty sure BDSP didn't shiny lock the starters. You're still doing legendary shiny hunting in BDSP. Which one are you doing, Howie? Shaman is one of them, isn't it? I would like to do Shaman. See, that's how it should be. It's such a shame, really, because BDSP, a lot of people didn't really rate it. And I'm going to be honest, Diamond and Pearl was... I love Diamond and Pearl. But BDSP just wasn't really gelling with me that well. Which is a shame, because it's got no shiny locks. It should 100% be gelling with me. Because I've got no limits for shiny hunting on BDSP. Ah, the Lake Guardians. Yeah, I always forget their names. Is it Fion, Manaphy? Who knows? Are you a different colour or is it the shadow? I think it's just the shadow. Yeah, it's just shadows. I'm still really salty that they shiny lock the legendaries in this DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Like, why bring all the shiny all the Pokemon, legendary Pokemon, and then shiny lock them? Like, why would you do that? I was so upset. Like, I was so hype when they announced that all the legendaries were coming, and then they shiny lock them. Like, what's wrong with you? Surely they want people playing Pokemon, and if that person wants to spend 20 hours soft resetting for a shiny... Did you download the mystery gifts for the mythicals in... Oh... Probably not. Like, I literally barely played it. I don't even think I've done the second gym. So I won't be surprised. Oh, that's annoying. I want Shaman. I want Landform Shaman that looks like a little hedgehog. That's the worst. And Shiny Shaman is such a nice colour as well. Oh, we're on our last 3 minutes. That's wild. I'm assuming the mystery gifts, like, aren't there anymore. I'm assuming that they were, like, a timed thing. Hello, Miss Fashion. I hope you're having a lovely day. How are ya? The only mythical you can get is Arceus, which you get for having save data with all side missions complete in Pokemon. I haven't done all the side missions. God, it's so difficult. Like, just give me the Pokemon. I'm glad you're doing very well. Good, good. I think I'm going to have to get another Academy Special. I don't think this is going to happen. Darkrai was a mythical as well via Mystery Gift on BDSP. Oh, I've missed out on all of them probably. This is my fault for ignoring the game. Because I did. I did ignore it. It's my own fault. I'll have to boot it up soon and see what's there, but yeah, I think all the mystery gifts are probably well gone by now. I sent my Switch off today to get repaired. Hopefully Nintendo can repair it. What was wrong with it? I hope they fix it soon for you. There is a Mew and Jirachi which you can get for having Let's Go and Sword and Shield safety. Well, at least I can get them. And I am quite partial to a Mew and a Jirachi. They're cool Pokemon. Can we get one in the last, like, what have we got? Like a minute and a half? It's been broke for about 6 months. I dropped it off my... Oh no, I'm so sorry. To be fair, I think a screen should be pretty easy for them to fix. So I like to think they should be able to fix it for you. Oh, how are you breaking my heart? You're like, you can get these ones, but they're shiny locked. It's my own fault. I should have just played the game. I'll just have to shiny hunt them on a different game. Like Sword and Shield or one of the originals. Whoop, land. Is there a game? I don't think there is, actually. Not that I can think of. Which is a shame, because Shiny Mew is really pretty. I've already got Shaman Hedgehog and PLA, but I wanted a shiny hunt one. I don't think you can shiny hunt it in Arceus. I think it was just sort of like a standard quest. So at least I do have my Hedgehog, which I'm happy about. But the shiny is so pretty. Which is another shame, because the Celebi shiny is so pretty as well. It's like, let me shiny hunt these beautiful shinies. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, let's get our last Academy special of the stream. And hopefully we get our shiny in the last one. Otherwise we're going to have to revisit the Tepig hunt. It's either the Pogo research or soft resetting, a mystery gift from one of the really old games. I don't think I've got a shiny Mew in Pogo. I know I have a Mew on Pogo, but I don't think it's shiny. I do have a shiny Lugia on Pogo though, which made me really happy. I do like my shiny Lugia. Fingers crossed indeed. We don't want to repeat Tepig. Shiny Celebi was a mystery gift in Sword Shield and Pogo research. Ah. Why does Pogo get all the shinies? It's not very fair, is it? I sort of resent wanting to spend any more money in Pogo. I think I've spent enough in that game. And I didn't get my shiny Heracross on the Saturday. It's a game over for me. I got a shiny Heracross in Scarlet and Violet the night before the the Mega Heracross raids, and I was like, oh, we're going to get another one today, and then I didn't. Oh, I agree, Miss Fashion, 100%. I feel like I've missed out on so many mystery gifts, because, like, I don't play Pokemon all the time, so it's quite easy. Like, you know, a lot of people are probably going to be like me, where they're not on it all the time, and some people aren't going to know when the mystery gift's alive, and you just end up missing them, and it sucks. It would be nice to be able to come back and get them in the future. No, I don't. I have in Pokemon Go, but I haven't got it in this one yet. I haven't done any of the legendaries yet on this. Like, there's still a lot in Scarlet and Violet I need to do. I haven't done a single of the legendaries. I've got loads of side quests I haven't done. So I still have content for days. Plus with all the shiny hunting as well. I did thankfully get Shaman and Darkrai in Legends Arceus, but I was pretty obsessed with Arceus. Thankfully that's not a mystery gift, it's do some weird stuff at a specific spot in the terrarium. That's good. I need to purchase home again, because I've got a lot of Pokemon I need to move around. I wish Pokemon Home was free. Like, a part of me just is so bitter with the fact that I have to pay to access Pokemon that I've hunted. Like, just let me access it for free. Is the shiny up here? No, that would have been nice though. I feel like I jinxed it by saying that this was my my fastest shiny hunt to date. To be fair though, if I do get the last one in this one, I think it'll be on par with the Charmander hunt. Because the Charmander hunt was really good. Does Pichu disappear eventually, Howie? Or can you always get it? Because I'm just thinking about, like, Sai. Like, eventually, I think he'll play the game and he'll enjoy it. And I don't want him missing out on, like, the last quest or Pichu Run or anything because he didn't do a special gift. Get off the rock. Thank you. Oh, are you serious? That is disgusting. Why did he do that? I don't think he did. That's wrong. You can't just lock away a piece of content like that after like a month. Oh, that's foul. That's disgusting. I'm hoping he did, because he did play a bit of Scarlet and Violet around Christmas time, but I have a feeling that he wouldn't have downloaded it. I'll have to have a check on his copy later. That's so brutal. It was such a fun side quest as well, I thought. Hello. I have 24 minutes left on my sandwich and then I'm done.
Well.
And I haven't found the last one yet, which is very sad.
That's not good, is it?
Yeah, I know, Howie. It's alright. It's just, I think it's really bad on Pokemon's behalf. Because I'm sure that content of DLC didn't come out like... It was in December.
That content of DLC?
Yeah, so... You know that part of Pokemon that I was playing with the really cool music? And you were like, wow, what's this music? And I was like, oh, it's Pokemon. And you were like, oh. They released like a small story like in December, I think it was. And then they removed the ability to now get it literally less than a month afterwards.
Why
so, yeah, exactly. It's weird, right? So if you didn't download like the specific like special mystery gift, you now can't do it. Which is wrong.
So I can't now do it?
I think so, yeah.
Right, okay. Well.
So I'm going to check, because I know you did play Pokemon a little bit around Christmas. And I don't know I can't remember if I told you to download the mythical Pekabarian. I don't know how you say it. Picha, Pekka. I can't remember if I told you to download it or not.
Probably not.
See, I think I might have, because...
No, you probably did, but I probably didn't action it. I was too busy making a salad.
I wasn't eating salad around Christmas time. It's such a shame, though. Oh, he would need the DLC as well. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, he hasn't got the DLC. So he definitely wouldn't have done it then. Because he doesn't want to buy the DLC until he knows that he likes the game. And at the moment, he's only...
Oh, whoa. I'll still buy it.
Well, why haven't you bought it then?
Because I've been packing down a business.
So, as I was saying, he only probably would have bought the DLC if he liked the game. And so far, you don't like the game, do you?
There's no Pokemon game I don't like. Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. See, I saw some people say, oh, Sun and Moon wasn't that bad, and we're playing it right now, and it's not too bad. And I was like, oh, maybe I should give it a go. And then remember that Howie was playing it, and he absolutely hated it, and I'm probably going to be on the side that Howie's on, and I don't think I could ever play Sun and Moon. I think it could be claimed without DLC, you just won't be able to use it without the DLC. Oh. Can you check, Si? Your switch is there in the...
My hands are covered in garlic juice and mushrooms. I am not touching a thing.
Okay, I'll check and I'll let everyone know. Wait, what the hell? I just walked into a Tepig now.
Have my juicy fingers.
Like, it's such a shame because the Pokemon, other than Poplio, that were added to Sun and Moon, I really liked. You know, it was the introduction of Rowlet, and it was the introduction of Mimikyu, and Pyukumuku, and a few other really good Pokemon, and I love those Pokemon. They're some of my favourite. I just did not enjoy Sun and Moon, but to be fair, I don't think I gave it a big enough chance, because I think I only did like the first island, or a couple of gyms, and then I was trying to do a Mimikyu shiny hunt, and it just put me off. So, to be fair, it might be my own fault, but I know so many people have mixed opinions on Sun and Moon that I know I probably just wouldn't actually enjoy it. So, yeah. Where's my last pig? I will check. I might have done it for him. And I'll let everyone know on Discord if he's got the fruit or not. But I think that's really harsh. Like, why would you lock a whole bit of content away within, like, a month? Like, the devs worked on that, and now people can't experience it or play it anymore. Like, Ultra Sun was a miserable experience for me. I only played it until I got Magerna, and then yeeted the game back in the drawer. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I've got such a thing that, like, I don't sell my Pokemon games, that even though I absolutely do not like Sun and Moon, I've still got them. I think the only ones that don't have is Ultra Sun and Moon, because I didn't like Sun and Moon, and then they announced Ultra Sun and Moon, and I was just like, but why? Like, why? Like, that's so weird to me that they did Ultra Sun and Moon, because I don't know many people who did like Sun and Moon. And then they did the Ultra one. Like, it's going to be the same experience. But Ultra. Ultra miserable. I don't get it. That was a weird, like, I was surprised when they announced they were doing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or whatever. Oh, they were harder than the base game. Oh. So yeah. Harder and more miserable. I don't know. I haven't played it since it launched. Do you know what's funny? I'm actually in a trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Which is funny, considering it's my least favourite game. But I'm in a trailer for it. Not like a TV I don't know, I don't think I ever played on TV. It was like a Facebook ad. And it was like it was like an interview advert. And it was like, what are you most looking forward to in Sun and Moon? And I'm like, the Pokemon. And I was right, because the Pokemon were the only thing to be excited about. So I didn't lie in my interview. Oh, there we go.
I think the real answer was turning off the game.
What are you looking forward to in Sun and Moon? Not playing it. Yeah, the amount of times I'm playing Pokemon Go and an Ultra Beast comes up and I'm like, who the hell is that? Like, I've got no idea. Like, Ultra Necros. See the stupid names. Had a new move, a laser that one-hit KO'd everything and can't be blocked or stopped by anything. Oh, great, cool. Oh, quick check. Mystical Pecha Berry can be claimed indefinitely. So you can still get it, apparently, according to Martin.
I genuinely thought you were suffering from a mild stroke there.
I mean, how would you say that word?
Pecha.
Pecha. There's no A. So it's more like Pecha. Okay,
It's Pecha. It's Pecha.
Okay. I'm gonna say...
It's not Pekka.
Yeah,
Card.
but... It's Mecha. Pecha, sorry. Funny that the last shiny was found doing a rant about Sun and Moon. So, for people who aren't familiar with my streams, I go on... oh my god, yeah! And the last shiny was found when we were ranting about the Meta Quest. So, that's it. A thing that people... that if you... oh god, I can't talk. If you're not familiar with my streams, I rant a lot about different things. And normally when I'm ranting, I find a shiny. And it's happened a lot. Like, I could probably make a compilation that's over an hour long of me ranting about stupid topics, and then a shiny appears.
Should I rub my garlic fingers and mushroom juice in your hair?
No.
You can never rant about that.
No, I have to rant about real things.
That is a real thing.
Yeah, but that's a forced thing. That's not like a natural occurring thing. Okay. Like Poplio. I found 3 shiny Eevees while ranting about Poplio. I found another 2 shiny Eevees by ranting about Amiibos.
How about our landlord who's took £130,000 out of our pocket and now wants £12?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, let's leave that for another time.
Yeah, I don't tend to rant about work stuff.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's 1%.
I normally rant about Pokemon stuff.
Oh, okay. So...
At least you can still get the Pecha Berry.
Peckerberry?
Wait, you've changed it now.
Todd Peckerberry.
How much time have we got? We still got 15 minutes. Shall we see if we can get a 4th one before our food runs out? So I think this was my 2nd quickest hunt, for starters. I think Charmander was still first. Because the Charmander hunt was really good, because we got all 3 shiny Charmanders, and then we did BBQ quests. I think that was all on the same stream. Or did we do... I don't know, I can't remember. But it was a good hunt. And this one... How long have I been streaming for? 1 hour and 42. and we got 3. Which is pretty good. I did definitely get it though, right? I wasn't like hallucinating. Yeah, no, we got 3. Hang on, was it a shiny though? Yeah, so we got 3. So not too bad. Not too bad. And then we'll have to figure out what we should shiny hunt next. I feel like everyone wants me to do Cyndaquil. Was it Cyndaquil?
So did you forget I was here?
Your phone was squeaking and it freaked me out.
No, that was my
It was like a creaky sound. Cool, creaky. Seems like Pokemon aren't bad enough to cut off end of a DLC, as technically you are paying for the DLC. That's very true. I was thinking that was pretty harsh of them to like not let you do, because I don't know, I really loved that story, even though it was really short. It was probably like what, like an hour, 2 hours tops, but all the characters together, because I really loved all the characters in this game, both from Kitakami and the original story, and having them all together with the stupid story that they added onto it, I absolutely loved it. And I think I shed a tear when it was done, because it was like, that's the end, because I don't know if they're going to do anything else with Scarlet and Violet now. So unless I watch the anime, which I am. What, you did it for 15 minutes? Oh my god, my playthrough of the DLC was like 2 hours long. I was milking it, but to be fair, whenever the dance came up, I think I was just laughing so much and like recording it. So yeah, my playthrough of that end DLC was literally like 2 hours because I was laughing so much. But yeah, it's really sad to think that like if that's the end, like we don't get to like chill out with these characters anymore, and the characters were really good. And I love the little dance. What's my favourite Switch Pokemon game? Legends Arceus. Hands down.
By far.
By far. I just love it. Legends Arceus 100%. What would I say is next? So I've put more... I don't know. How many hours have I put into Sword and Shield? I don't think I'll be able to find out now because it's been ages since I've put it in. I think I might have now put more hours into Scarlet and Violet than I have Sword and Shield, but I did really like Sword and Shield as well. Honestly, Miss Fashion, the last few days, so I've started posting on TikTok a bit, and I did like a TikTok one asking people what their favourite Pokemon games were, and a lot of people actually said BDSP. And it made me think that I'm missing out. So I don't think you're odd at all. I think I'm missing out on something.
I'm extremely impressed that you can say them 4 letters.
What, BDSP?
Without it completely going sideways. Completely irrelevant.
I don't know, like, I feel like because Legends Arceus came out so soon after BDSP, I just didn't get into it. But I did another video as well where I was just sort of like, when you travel, because we caught a train the other day, and I did like a little like, oh, you know, when you travel, what are you like go-to games that you play when you're traveling? And a few people said BDSP as well, so I think I'm gonna have to revisit the game. I remember what put me off playing BDSP. I'm a ghost hunter, a ghost user in the game, so I love having ghost Pokemon, and I wanted a Drifloon, and you can only get a Drifloon like on a Thursday afternoon or something, and I think by the time I realised that was the case, I had to wait a week to get the Drifloon, so by the time I got the Drifloon, I was so annoyed that, there you go, Friday. By the time I finally got the Drifloon, I was just done. I was just like, I can't believe I just had to wait a week to get the Pokemon that I wanted. And then I stopped playing. So it's totally on me. Because I didn't really know anyone who was playing it, who already had a Drifloon. I don't know, like, I just didn't think. So yeah. There's always some stupid reason that I stopped playing a Pokemon game. So like Sun and Moon, it was the Mimikyu hunt. And then BDSP was Drifloon. Such a plonker. So yeah, that's on me. I can't remember if maybe changing the clock system didn't work. Because honestly, I would have done that. But I didn't for some reason. Which makes me think it either didn't work, or there was like... Maybe there was like something that said if you did it, it messed everything up, and I didn't want to mess everything up. I don't know, I can't remember, but there was some reason why I didn't change the clocks. What, just like a regular Feebas? Oh, I don't think I remember how to get a Feebas. Or like a shiny one. Because I was cheeky and did my shiny Feebas hunt on this game, because it was much easier. Wait, really? Oh, poop. Oh, I might have missed a shiny. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, he probably despawned now if there was one there. Whoops. See, I can barely, because I played Diamond and Pearl. Oh my god, oh, so long ago. I think I was still in primary school when Diamond and Pearl came out. Because I think it came out in like, what, 2006, 2007, something like that. So I think I was either leaving primary or just entering secondary school. I can't remember really much of it, but I just remembered I had Pearl and my brother a Diamond, and for the whole of the summer we were like playing it, and it was like a really good memory for me, but I can't really remember the story. But I know deep down in my heart, like, Diamond and Pearl are one of my favourites because of that summer. 7 minutes left. It's only on 5 titles in the whole game with those tiles random. Oh. And that's on Ruby and Sapphire, is it? Ugh. See, Ruby and Sapphire is another one that, like, I can't really remember that much. Even though I played Alpha Sapphire, I don't know, I haven't got a good memory, I think. I'm pretty sure I completed Alpha Sapphire, and all I can remember is the bad guys wanting to flood everything. I can't remember how to get a specific Pokemon and stuff. I need to revisit a lot of Pokemon games though, to be fair. I saw Wolfie mention Pokemon Snap. And I really want to revisit Pokemon Snap 2 again, because I really loved it. And then I completed it. And then I stopped playing. It might have been either because I completed it, which is a good reason to stop playing games, or another game came. Oh, I think it was Nier. I think Nier might have come out, and then I stopped playing it. But I would like to revisit Pokemon Snap because I really enjoyed it. And I love the original Pokemon Snap. It's one of my favourites. I don't think I could ever shiny hunt a Phoebus in any other game other than this one. So yeah, literally power to anyone who shiny hunts Phoebus. What to put on? Or have you put the other stuff on yet? Yeah, put them on with it.
How many?
5?
3 is 120 calories.
3? 3? Yeah, 3. 3's good. Sorry. So he's putting on some potato smileys for me. Because I love them. Yeah, I wanted 5. But apparently 3 potato smileys is quite high in calories. So I guess I'm having 3 tonight. Boo. I could eat literally a whole bag of potato smileys without even a question. I love them so much. Potato smileys is like everything that's good with the world. I think I've got a shiny Combi, but it's in Legends Arceus, which was a higher rate. So I don't think that really counts. Oh, has my game just crashed? Don't say that. I don't think I saved after my last shiny. Oh, thank God. Right, save him. I'm literally now about to get attacked. Oh, there you go. I hate that sometimes Scarlet and Violet just freezes like that. Honestly, shiny hunting in BDSP does not sound fun. Like, you haven't sold me the shiny hunting on the game, honestly. But I think I will revisit it. Oh, my cat just did a big stretch. Big stretch, Midna. I know quite a hard shiny hunt for some people is the 3 segmented Dunsparce, and I would like to do that hunt because the odds are horrible for it. But I really love Dunsparce, so if I just had an army of shiny Dunsparce, even if they were just 2 segmented, I think I would be quite happy still. So there is a hunt that I would like to do in the future, just a lot of Dunsparce, because shiny Dunsparce is so cute. And then I still have to do the shiny hunt for Tandemaus, which is a very rubbish shiny, because you can barely tell. Oh, Spiritomb. Shiny Spiritomb is really nice. I don't think I ever got one in Arceus, and I really wanted one. I really hope you get your Switch back soon. I'm sure they'll be able to fix it if it's just the screen. I'm very hopeful for you. Whoop. How are we doing for time? Oh, look at that. We're on our last 2 minutes and then that's it. You're a normal Tepig. BDSP also had the nonsense that the shiny charm isn't worth getting because it only works for egg what? Oh my god. The more you guys talk about BDSP, the more I'm like, do I want to return to the game? Why would it only work for eggs? That is horrible. Absolutely disgusting. That is foul. It's just not acceptable at all. Mesprit is an absolutely awful shiny legendary full odds, and you have to go find it in the wild after you encountered it, and then oh. Yeah, some of these shinies that you're talking about, that does not sound fun to me. Not at all. Really not at all. Gosh. think I'm just so used now to shiny hunting in this and Legends Arceus that I think even Sword and Shield would wind me up with shiny hunting. Because you can't see the shinies on the overworld, so you have to like run into each Pokemon, and I think that'll just do my head in. I think we're on our last minute. Can we get one more shiny? Well, if we've gained anything other than 3 shinies this stream, I have grown a new admiration for Tepig. I think he's quite cute. I think he's just quite a cute little pig. Oh, it's over! It's over! We didn't get one more, but we did get 3 shinies altogether. Which I can't complain about. I will just do one more sweep, but I think that is it. There are all the little Tepigs. Yeah, definitely no more shinies. But we did it. We got our 3. So, there we go. There they are. There they are, the little Tepigs. So adorable. But yeah, thank you to everyone who came by to my stream today, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I just want to say thank you very much. It's been very different for me today because I don't normally stream onto YouTube, and I definitely don't normally stream on a Monday. So this is brand new for me. I'm normally a Sunday streamer. I'm now a Monday streamer. But it's worked out really well, and I'm really happy and grateful for everyone who came by today and watched me shiny hunt Tepig. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, thank you for following Miss Fashion. Thank you so much. I will be streaming live again on Monday, same time, 6 PM British Stand. I'll be in BST or in GMT now? UK time, because I don't know which one we're on. I don't know if we're GMT or BST at the moment, so... But yeah, same time next week. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok for more Pokemon stuff, but if not, I will... Oh, thank you for following as well, Zero. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, and
Floating potato.
And I will see you all next Monday. Take care, guys. I say goodbye, and then... Oh, hang on, my chat is blocking everything. Let me just plop it there. There we go. I think that's all fine. I've broken everything. Alright, take care, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, hang on. No, I'm doing it wrong again. Ending stream's the worst. There we go. Bye, guys.